Hello and happy Wednesday. Today I wanted to talk about the topic of generosity. Now, when I first heard about generosity, I thought it meant that you were giving it of your time, you gave to other people, you gave them gifts, you gave money. It was about giving. And I had it a little bit wrong because generosity is actually about how we are generous in our perspective of others and also in our perspective of ourselves. So generosity is when we assume the best about people first instead of the worst. So when we apply that to ourselves, if we make a mistake, that instead of considering ourselves a screw up, that we might get curious about that and say, I wonder why I did that, because that's definitely not like me to do that thing. And for other people, it might look like we're waiting for a friend and they're late. And a non-generous approach would be to think, man, they are just so lazy or irresponsible or disrespectful, or maybe they don't really value our friendship or like me, or to just go into any negative thought process about them or yourself due to that event. And a generous approach would be to think about, maybe they are stuck behind a train and life happens. Maybe they're really struggling with time management in their life and it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with their busy schedule. Now, that being said, it's good for us to set boundaries with people because it's not okay when they don't treat us well regardless. But to just assume that when they don't, it might be about stuff going on with their life and something that they're working through, and that it's not really coming from who they are or their intentions. And so this has been a really important concept for me in my life, especially how we apply that to ourselves. That's my dog. I think she's hearing people outside. Especially when we apply that to ourselves and we give ourselves the benefit of the doubt so that we can work through stuff and assume that we're coming from a good place, knowing that our true selves are good, are inherently good and wanting good things and values in our life, and that we're able to really apply that to others. Now, for some people, they've had different traumas or experiences in their life that may contribute to the fact that they don't normally assume the best about people first. I'd really encourage you to work through those narratives that if you don't see life in a positive view, if you don't see others in a positive view, or yourself, that you work on, hey, assuming the best about my dog right now, that she's just trying to really protect us, that you really work on this concept because it will change the way you live, your relationships, and your ability to have a really amazing life. So I'm going to leave that with you guys. I'm going to go make sure my dog's okay, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.